This demonstration is provided in support of the Be More Effective course as part of the Personal Excellence series. The exercise will demonstrate ways of using Outlook and the personal organizer system to collect information. The demonstrations we're going to go through today are around collecting information. There are two scenarios that we're going to go after. One is just simply recording an idea. The other is capturing meeting actions. So in context of recording an idea, as you can see, I have Outlook up here. There's this task pad, which is part of the to-do bar. And at the top it has type a new task. So let's say, for example, I got a call from my wife and she'd asked me to go to the store after work and pick up some milk for the kids. So I might say, get milk at the store after work. I hit enter and it turns into a task into my task list right here on the task pad. So pretty simple, but it's a fairly effective way of making sure that things that you take as actions actually end up in your management system. Now let's talk about capturing meeting actions. So for example, let's assume for a minute that you have a meeting and that you have OneNote installed. So let me open up the meeting here, and you'll notice it's about the scorecard back-end discussion. I can press this button because I have OneNote installed, and what it will do is it creates a new page based on a meeting template in my unified notes area. Has a title of the meeting right here along with some information, some classic template information, the subject, when it happened, had there been attendees, and if there was a message, for example, if we included the agenda as part of the meeting invitation, it would show up here as well. So let's say I go to the meeting and I have my computer with me, and as we have a meeting, I take notes. So discussion around migrating to new SharePoint instance. And during the course of the conversation, I might have gotten an action item. Check out the home page on the quality site to see how difficult it would be to migrate. So during the course of that meeting, I might take several actions. So what I want to do then is I want to capture that action. So in OneNote, all I do is highlight the text and I hit this task button. What that does is that actually assigns a task and communicates with Outlook and adds that task into my task pad. You can see that it's right here. Check out the home check out the home page on the quality site to see how difficult it would be to migrate. One thing that I want to do while I'm here is I've set up a number of project codes so I can categorize to that project code. So for example, I have a scorecard infrastructure master category that I can put on here. Or if you have the personal organizer system installed, you can actually pick that and add it in here through the drop down. So let me save that, which will take me to the next demonstration. So now let's say I do things the old-fashioned way and I simply took a notebook to the meeting and I took notes during the course of that meeting. Well, I might come back to my office. Let me start the personal organizer system and bring up that particular project, and in here you'll notice that checkout home on the quality site is actually part of this already. So let's say I took another action, which was start developing the home page for the new site, for the new instance. And then what I can do here is I could actually put a date on it by simply putting a pipe there and hitting the add. And as you can see, it added as a date. I might be able to add another task here, task number 2, and that way, let's say I don't have a date, I just simply add that and it has a date of none. You can see as I do this, their tasks are showing up in my task pad here. So through the tool, I can actually begin to add tasks already categorized to the scorecard infrastructure, and let me show you what that means. So I bring up task number 2, you'll notice that it has that master category list, which I can double check here. It's highlighted, as well as using the personal organizer add-in, it's already highlighted here for me, scorecard infrastructure. So that concludes the demonstration on how to set up a number of collection areas so that everything ends up in one place.